Hey guys, today on MokenchiCookingTV we are cooking up our famous cooked to perfection chocolate chip cookies. For the recipe, check out the comment box below. First, start off with softened margarine. The softer the margarine, the chewier the cookie will be. Add the white and brown sugars, then mix until the mixture is light and fluffy. Crack each egg and mix them in one at a time until you cannot see any more yolk. I like to use jumbo eggs because they make the cookies nice and moist and soft. After each addition, make sure you scrape the sides. This will catch all ingredients you missed that stick to the edges, and some ingredients are meant to be added at certain times during the mixing. For instance, the eggs can't be added after the flour. You will end up with Play-Doh. In a separate bowl, mix together your baking soda, salt, and flour. I typically use the same measuring cup I measure my flour in. Ken doesn't like dishes, so it saves him from having to wash a bowl or two extra. Mix in the flour about a quarter cup at a time. This will alleviate the flour plume and won't sap the moisture out of your dough. You will notice the dough becomes stiffer with each addition. Get ready to work those shoulders, or you can use a mixer. Also notice how the dry ingredients pull the dough together into a smooth, creamy mixture. I'm telling you, these cookies are so good. I used to sell them at work and make a pretty good profit at that. Anytime I go back, they always ask me to make a batch to buy. I miss those days. The last thing to be added is chocolate chips. Add as much as you want. I typically use a full pack of chocolate morsels, which actually measures more than recommended by the recipe. Mix well. Now your dough is complete. You have a few choices. You can bake it right away, or let it set overnight, or for 2 to 6 hours. You could also freeze some for later. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Celsius. Take about 1½ tablespoon balls of dough and spread them across a cookie sheet about 2 inches apart. Just use whatever spoon you have, or you may want to use a small ice cream scoop. Place them in the oven for about 10 minutes. The secret to evenly baked cookies is to switch the trays halfway. Make sure your oven shelves are separated evenly. The actual distance will depend on the size and type of oven you have. Test for doneness by poking a fork or toothpick in the center of the center cookie on the sheet. When removed, it should be clean. And these are all good to go. Remove them from the oven and let them rest on the stove top or on a heat-safe hot plate. Let them set for about 2 minutes, then remove them with a spatula. I recommend using metal, but plastic or silicone work too. Be gentle, but be swift. Don't worry if you crumble the cookies as you lift it, because as it cools, it will flatten out anyway. When all the cookies are released, place them on the cooling rack or leave them on the pan to cool. Absolutely do not leave them on the pan without releasing them, or they won't come off, at least not as a whole cookie. And there you have it. Serve them warm with a glass of milk or cold with a bowl of ice cream. My favorite is to crumble the cookie in a bowl of creamy vanilla ice cream. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave all comments and questions in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe for more great recipes and cooking tutorials. See you next time.